Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel, and Blunt here. Today we're back in Mine Mogul, and I'm losing frames, so Jesus. So we're only at 2,300 objects, and as we kicked off the last one, I was trying to accomplish a few quest items in order to unlock a few things, and as you may notice, the system's actually not making a huge mess. There's been a couple changes. I decided to babysit this thing to finish out those quests, and it became evident that things needed to change. It was making messes all over the place. At one point, I hit over 3,000 objects, dropped to like 40 FPS. Things were going horribly wrong. What I managed to do was just add one extra, I keep wanting to call them smelters, but they're blast furnaces. So now I just saw iron come out of that. Do I have, yeah, 4 are doing iron, 2 are doing copper, and 1's doing gold, and that seems to keep up on that regard. There's still messes occurring down here that I can't get to. Yeah, keeping this place. The belt is still not as full as I'd like it, but apparently full enough that things still occasionally fall out. And, of course, I read something, and this is... I spent how much time last episode looking for somewhere to find rubies instead of just reading that, go over here to the, where is this damn machine? The shaker table. Input coal for a chance of finding diamonds or rubies. It's there. If I were to read the stupid thing, it says unlock the shaker table and then you get ruby gems. So that's what we do with the coal. Now, as great as that is, and as much as I will get to that today, this isn't working. I mean, this is still backing up. It gets to the point where the bottom backs up, the top backs up. I have it set so the top back can flow back down to the bottom. Yeah, but it finally stopped producing slag. Slag was actually the biggest issue. Slag goes through, and if it isn't polished, it jams up the plate machines down there. But you get one slag piece in there, and basically these 3 aren't separated far enough apart. So one slag piece was... The idea was that, hey, by having 3 in the order, one gets dirty. By the time it gets here, it's polished, maybe. But even polished slag still dirties them. So having multiple did not help at all. God, you can see there's piles back there. And I just can't get to them because I don't have the wrench, but I did get these things, the straighteners. I went ahead and unlocked those and threw a couple in just for testing purposes, and it turns out, hey, they do their job. And look, the roller or rod extruders, they don't back up anymore. So, the plan. I like to go into these with a plan that inevitably falls apart and causes more issues than good, is to redo everything. I have done much exploring, and I've discovered that this is probably only about half the nodes being mined that are available on this map. And I want them all. And I want them all in one belt. I want to get this system to where once we get past kind of this point here, it just keeps up so that we can work through the rest of these quests, because I have I need to get gems. And then we're pretty much to here, the master class, I guess. So master of pipes, gold, iron, copper, and even slag. But slag, to me, looks like it can be done by hand, because ingot 20, rod 10, I can just by hand do that. And the broken drill bits, that should also be pretty easy. I just need to switch a couple out nearby that have, the hardened bits, and just switch them out for the easily breakable ones. And then once they break, just throw them in there. So I'm not worried about that. But everything else is just tons of big numbers. I mean, here we're getting to 2,000. And then the master one is 5,000 of everything, 20,000 of coal. And then that's kind of where we... And then polished gems and emerald gems, that's where we kind of get into a little bit of an issue. Because, of course, right now, unless it can come out of the coal, I'm not going to get it. So I need to throw a couple of the regular miners back into the loot somewhere. So, what do I want to do first? First things first, like I said, there's 2,500 objects, right? So we're at 2,291 objects right now, and oh my god, and things just keep Oh God, I can't even grab it to get it out of the way. It's just now permanently there and it's causing that issues. And then there's one, oh yeah, there's one stuck in the machine I can't get out. I did read a comment and then they were basically stating that what happened here is kind of part of the problem of what's happening up there. But now that I look at it, I don't know. I know I'm exceeding it because it backed up either way. But again, it was just like what happened down here last episode before I put this little lift in. These are flat, things can come in and clip through, and that's why they're ending up underground. And I think up here, though, I think this is more of just this diverter doesn't balance very well. Because if it was truly 50-50, then, I mean, this is keeping up no problem. But then I'm also seeing that there's bits of ore that aren't going through, and that I would put on this being a roller splitter. So, yeah, the plan is to fix everything, and to fix it all, I need to turn the system off, let it empty out, and it needs to get torn down. I need to get rid of everything on the map, like the clear all button. I finally need to use it because this is, yeah, and I need to make better use. I'm thinking that whole hopper assembly, this bringing the belts up and getting to here, this takes way too much room. I need to find a better way to do this. Oh, and the other thing I need, holy dear God, I need to do this. Where is the wrench? I need the wrench. I do have 6 more tickets. What else did I need? Is this the smart splitter? Do I want that? Automated wiper blade and HD sensor technology to provide a more even split. I'd like that, but I'd like it in a high wall. I don't think I want any of the toggleable direction stuff. I don't think I need a cannon. Oh, I do need the shaker table. Oh, and I want this, the dev test, because it has a chest. Resource scanner could be kind of cool. So I have 4 tickets left. Oh, and then this is a compact merging conveyor. Again, not in high wall. I wish there was a high wall variant. You know what? We got 4 tickets and there's not a lot else to unlock. I'm going to go with the smart splitter and the merger. One item at a time, the robot arm. I guess that could be handy if I wanted to pull like one thing off at a time, but do that. And dev test. What is it I want? Why not? Let's grab that. Let's grab that. What is this? Do I have to buy this thing? Dev test, experimental test items. Do I have to buy that? Or is that just where they're putting the instructions? Maybe I don't need to buy it. Can't get out of the computer. Okay, so take that. Now if I grab my... do I need the pickaxe still? Probably. So let's put that down there, that up there, this over here. So now if I look at it, oh, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. So basically it does the same thing as that whole value thing, but I can look at something and it'll tell me what's in there. I like that because look, now I'm learning that these are polished. Okay, that's handy. Kind of wish I had another belt or another hot swap thing. And now a crate. And this crate is going to go right there. Does that work? And then what? No, that's take. Wait, what? Oh, is it not like a... Oh, you actually put stuff in it. Okay, that doesn't work the way I'd hoped. I was hoping it was more like another inventory thing where, like, you know, like a chest in any other game where you just hit a button and get something like this. Well, crap. All right, well, either way, let me shut the system down, turn off all auto miners, and let's see. I have plenty of money. I have all the money in the world, $776,000. I wonder how long before the system drains out. And then once I delete everything, I'm going to try and sell as much of it as I can. I have a plan of how to build this new system to hopefully make it capable of handling whatever that belt can possibly throw at it. And I am also debating on whether or not I'm going to keep the hopper set up because it adds so much size to the system, how much higher the belt has to go. It's nice to have the catch-all, and I have a feeling I'm going to need it later. Oh God, I just saw another mess down there. God, there's messes all over the place. I don't know. This is taking forever. Okay, where are we at? So it looks like it's mostly drained out. I could possibly do that. Just want to go ahead and send through as much as I can, and then it's going to be a matter of... Oh, wait. How did a diamond... Where did the random diamond come from? There was a diamond here. Wow, there was a lot of ore stuck over here. Alrighty, I think that is finally about it for everything. Like, the last of everything is running through. Like, what were we at? Like 736 or something? We're almost at 800,000. All right, I feel like that's good enough. It is time to begin disassembly. I don't have much of a plan. I know that I want to move this whole system. I don't know. I need to figure out how much room I'm going to have and go from there. So begin the hammering. I think I'm just going to start at the hopper. Or I'll start here. Here? Yeah, let's start here. If there is a stack limit, I'm going to find it. Oh, the legs. Right. Wait, I forgot a thing. Oh, God, I've stuck myself. There we go. I need another tool. Tools? Support wrench. And I need that more than I need the scanner. Let's see. Or the pickaxe. We're going to try and limit. I don't need the magnet right now either, but I do need this. So, the wrench. Look at that. Brilliant. Turn all this crap off and I can get through here now. Oh, this is... I imagine there's not like a structural integrity thing where if I turn too many off, I, hurt the system, but hey. I also, that means that if it doesn't have a leg anymore, I can no longer look at the leg to get rid of it. God, there's crap all over the place already. All right, well, I'll be back in a second once I get done taking everything apart. Okay, so if you take everything apart from the bottom up, the legs will reappear if you left the legs on, and then you can reach everything from the ground. If you screw that process up, you'll end up with floaters. But I did it. It's all torn apart. Now look at all the crap that was left behind. Okay, now I need the magnet. And then to be grateful that I have such a giant delivery hopper now. And somewhere over here, wasn't there one stuck in the ground forever? Did it finally go? There are still 66 objects loose in this world. Where? All right. It's okay. It's okay because we're going to now finally hit the magic button. Gems, ingots, broken drill bits, anything that can come out of an auto miner. Our resources inside sorter, filter, baskets, and chests. Inside. I could have done this the whole time. It doesn't clear the ones out of the sorter baskets. Look, I appreciate the people who view the videos, but, feel free to comment when I'm an idiot. I won't learn unless someone points it out. Wait, how are there still 4? Hold up. It says there's still 4 objects. Huh? Tools, trophies, and building crates will not be cleared. The only core resources that remain are inside sorter filter baskets and chests. There's nothing in the chest. There's no sorters left. How are there 4 things left? Where? In what? And from whom? Okay. I'm gonna hit it again just to... whatever. All right. Now to figure out... Oh, my brain. I know I'm gonna need 2 more crushers right off the bat, and I want... Do I have enough smelters? I have 9. Smelters, blast furnace. I know. I have so much money, though. I can just buy stuff. Buy one of those, can buy another one. Hopefully these stack. Grab a couple shaker tables, why not? Probably gonna need a couple of those. Probably gonna need a couple of those. Probably gonna need a couple of those. I think I have plenty of those. Wait, do I need more of these? I can't remember if my plan called for 8 or 16. I needed 4 for iron. So if I wanted to run 4 for everything, I need 12. If I have 9, I need 3. That's math, right? I can math. All right, let's just start with that $56,000 purchase. I have so much money. Why can I not be this successful in real life? Seriously. Why do I need a college degree for factory optimizations when clearly I'm an expert? I've only had to remodel it a few times, so maybe I wouldn't put that on the resume. Okay, so I kind of want to try and get, like, this was kind of wasted space over here. Back here was also some wasted space. Now, I measured some shit earlier, and I think, what do I need? I need these. No, that's a hopper. I don't want a hopper. I want blind as a bat. Oh, there it is. And these need to be 3 wide. Look at that. It fits perfectly. Oh, that's what I'm going to have to do. Because that I can't use the space because of these uneven rocks. But if I make it into a platform, and then I can go all the way back to here. So I think I need to turn this belt around, this one here, and I need to make all the belts come up to and like merge somewhere up here. I see this ending so poorly. Unless I put like the hopper on the ground. How much room do I need? Do I just tear this all apart? I mean, this has to get turned. Because I could send this through here possibly. Oh, I don't have a thing. And I could send that one belt to come meet up with these guys. Turn this one around. Send this up this way. Reverse the direction of all of this to come up here. Possibly, if that's going to now be the start of the belt, then I could replace this section here with a chute, which would get me a little more room over here should I need it for something. And then I already have this high belt coming up to here. So if I were to just join that there, because how tall did it need to be? If do I do the hopper again? That's the biggest question. If I do the hopper, I gotta get that up there because I need that. Because then this sits like, I think it's here because I can't put it down below. I'm gonna set that there real quick. Yeah, because you can't utilize that space down there, but you can utilize that space there. Can I put an angled piece down here? No, because the ground's in the way. But I can put one up. No. So even there, I still have to come up one more. Jesus. Add the hopper back. Can I even add a hopper over this one? Like, look how tall it has to be. Do I say screw it to the hopper? If I do that, hang on. I need these basket lids, which I no longer have enough research tickets for. Of course I don't. Oh, Jesus. Hindsight, man. And not to keep stuff in, but to keep stuff from falling in. Like, to keep stuff out. Okay, so allow me a moment, because I believe I was kind of roughing this out in my brain earlier. And I believe I'm going to end up needing to do this in a 2-stage sorting thing. Why? I'll tell you when I remember. Crushers, right, because everything gets crushed, but then not everything gets smelted. I remember now. Took me a second. Hey, look, a hole. I never noticed that before. Can I get up there? Huh. Hold up. Sidetrack. I don't know how many of these I have, and I don't know what my jump capabilities are. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, that's a hole. Oh my God, there's another level? Hold up. What is this? Wait, how am I supposed to get up here? And that hole falls back down over there. Oh, I've been here. You know, I just had one of those ideas that's probably a horrible idea, but it's like, look at the size of that hole. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. What if, oh, look at the position of this. Like, what if I have the hopper? Now, where'd I put the damn hopper? There it is. What if I used that to get my height? Could I send all the belts? So instead of sending, because I was already talking about reversing the belt this way, right? So what if I just sent it up and I think I saw it came out over here? Can I send a belt through here? Looks like I have room. Looks like I have room. Looks like I have. This is the tricky bit. I don't think I have room here. I don't think there's any way to send a belt up this. Dang it. Can I turn off snap? No. Yeah, there's no way to... Oh, I can do that. I'm not stuck. It would be so hard to build this. Because now where's that hole? There it is. Oh, that's one hole. Wait, didn't I see two? Wait, there were two holes. Hang on. Because the other one opened up over there. Because now either way, I have to consider the fact that I need to get these materials out of here, right? Over here. That drops me down here. I do have all this room over here. It's just, there's really only one tall section, and that's here. But there needs to be 1, 2, 3. There's 4 auto miner spots down there, and I don't want to plug those up. Not to mention, yeah, the height's great, but then I got to get all the materials back up, and we don't have any kind of vertical bucket elevator. I really wish we did. I really wish we had a bucket elevator. God dang, now I got to pay more attention to the ceiling. Apparently there's secrets. Oh, I would have felt stupid because I would have gone ahead and done... Wait, does that mean I can get out? Can I get out? That would be hilarious, right? Oh. Have I hit like a build height limit? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Can't get another one to place, but I can do that. And now I need something free floating. Where's those stupid sorters? There we go. These things free float and stick pretty much. There we go. Uh-oh. Nope, that got me stuck. Got it. Oh my god, I might just escape. Oh, can I not build any higher? Yes, I can. Oh, freedom? Oh, I've done horrible things. Well, I've done horrible things. Hang on a second. So if this is the main elevator, or this is that broken elevator shaft, right? Oh, I wish I had a focus. Oh, that's the bucket elevator. Okay, so that's the one that you actually start on. There's the bucket elevator. Look at that. Hold up. There's another bucket elevator. I can't tell if it's complete or not because I can't move. I'm stuck here. Where would that be? Okay. Brain. Hang on. I'm actually going to get a piece of paper. Hang on. I'm going to draw this down just a little bit because I have 2 points of reference over here and a third. Once I get back down and verify my third, I should be able to triangulate this. I believe it or not, while I draw this photo, why don't I have paper? This is an office. Why don't I have a pen? Oh, there it is. Okay. A pen doesn't freaking work. There it goes. Maybe. No. Okay. Freaking office. I have spares. What? Why do any... Oh, it's not the pen. It's the paper. Okay. Printer paper. Give me that HP. You weren't using it. All right. This pen still sucks. What the hell? Hey, wait, no, wait, this pen still sucks. Why do all my pens suck? All right. I don't know why I'm having troubles with this. This is actually kind of pissing me off. I don't understand. I've been through 3 pens. This is what... Pen number 4? It's a marker. I'm using a marker at this point. I'm running out of my box of pens is in the other room. Okay. So there I have that. And then there's the computer. And I only know the computer is on the far side because I have a lamp there, which puts this over here, which now I haven't left enough room on this piece of paper to do this the right way around. So let's start over because I'm all right. And then somewhere off yonder is another elevator. Is it, well, now whether it's an elevator or a bucket elevator, I can't really tell from here. It looks small enough. I think it's a bucket elevator. Anyway, so back in the day when I used to work oil field, this is actually a thing we'd have to do. You get trucks get lost out on ranches that have no cell reception. So you'd play or you'd basically play Marco Polo with a CB radio until you get to a high enough vantage point. And then you would have to be like, oh, okay. Oh, I can see the top of the sleeper cab over there. And then you kind of have to like pick a couple points like, okay, I see the main gate and then maybe I see a drill rig or something and I know what location the drill rig is and use that to figure out which trail he went down. It was actually kind of fun. I mean, probably not for the driver because he's, usually stuck there for like 6 hours while I'm trying to find him. Believe it or not, all the fancy technology we have these days, and a lot of the times you'd go to some of these sites and the gate guard would literally hand you like a hand-drawn map. Like in a little square paper, and it just, there's no signs or nothing. It's like, oh, it's the third right by the spiky bush, and if you see the fence with all the dead snakes hanging over it, you're at the right place. And it's like, okay, billions of dollars of equipment out here, and that's what we did for directions. So now if I reorient myself, yep. So that's that way. Oh, yeah, this lines up. I don't know why I'm suddenly interested in this. I promise I'll get to the actual mining part. So now if I come down this way, Yep, there's that. Oh, maybe this is a blocked off part of the map because... So it should be this way. Like, it may be behind... Because it's over here. To the left. And I don't think we can go left. No, there's no left. There's a down. Whoops. Wait, what's this? Oh, just another way to this cavern. And then this puts me back over here. Okay. So, I'm guessing that they are leaving room for expansion. As far as I can tell, there's no way over there. It's that way, but all the tunnels dead end. All right, side quest over. Now it's time to get back to actually building. It's a little frustrating because I kind of wanted to see. It's right down here. Yeah, like I've done rough triangulation, and it's somewhere beyond this wall. It's either that wall or this wall over here, and you can't get to it right now. I could probably prove it. Hang on. There's another hole here. I didn't know I could do this. I mean, I obviously like nerd pole, right? That should be building game 101. Then we get stuck and try and have to find... Oh, can I not build one over here? How about a belt corner? Okay, how about this way? No, this way? Oh, I'm making progress. Oh, Jesus. Nope, I'm falling to my death. It's so bright up here. I can't because this one they actually barred. This one they put bars up. So at some point they suspected someone was going to try and do that and tried to stop us. Okay, let me... Oh, there's another one. Okay, now, sorry, I know. I said, all right, gotta get back to the building. Nope. Exploration. Secrets. I make it up in the middle. Okay. Hitting something. There it is. Oh, I can't see. It's so hard to see. Oh, am I up? Am I still going up? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I understand now what I'm hitting. There is a... Wait. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. No, don't fall out. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, gotta be careful with that. I can't remember how I did this a second ago. There we go. Oh, shit. So what's happening is there's like a physical box representing the sun. A light panel. I can't remember what the actual terminology is for it. How did I just do that? There we go. Yeah, that's the one I came out earlier, right? Hang on. I need to triangulate myself again. Where the hell am I? I got turned around. Okay, so I'm looking at this one, and I think I see where I am. That's the one that I popped out on the other side of that one. That's the main elevator. There's the bucket elevators. Let's see. Let me get my piece of paper. So the bucket elevator is somewhere over there. So that's the broken one. That's the one we came in on. The bucket elevator's possibly that right there. So I originally popped out on the other side there and I saw this one, but now I can actually clip through and I can see that, yeah, there's actually no way there. Because it looks like the tunnel joins back to this wall right here. And yeah, there's no way there. Okay. Well, I have explored. How did I get up here? Oh, this way. Okay, back to building. I mean it this time. And I'm lost. So I'm going to work on trying to figure out how I want to turn everything around and make enough room to... I think I want to get the first stage hopper system in here, run through crushers, second stage hopper system here to sort out the crushed, and then the gems have to get separated right off the bat. The coal has to get separated out at that point, and then non-coal items are going to get sent back here, and this will be where I set up all my... I keep wanting to call them smelters, blast furnaces, and then that'll give me this floor here and all the levels I can create for the actual manufacturing. In which case, I may use chutes for distribution and do a take it up, let it fall thing so that I can use roller conveyors for the final fallout. That's kind of the plan. And you know what they say, every theory works in practice. In theory, I'm already screwing this up because I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I think I have the first stage figured out. Do I? No, I've already screwed something up. Well, no, yes and no. Okay, so I got the belts reversed. They all merge in and come up here now. And then they go through the first hopper system, which unfortunately, I don't think I can wedge anything back here to act as a blocker and try and keep stuff from falling out. Like, I can do that on those two, but this last one over here, oh my God. I'm already running into issues with pillars. There we go. That's going to have to do it. But then that, basically anything I pull out of the side right off the bat, so all ore is just going to shoot down the middle. Diamonds and gems need to get pulled off, so I just have this belt in place just as a preemptive, anything that can't be crushed. Everything else goes up to 4 crushers, because 2 was handling the belt last time, so 4 should be able to handle double. That's the theory. And now I have this contraption, which I started on and then realized I'm doing this wrong, because before I send it down to go into smelting, I need it to go through another splitter, because all the crushed ores are going to go through except for coal. Yeah, I need to pull coal off. So I'm debating on how I want to do this to maximize space. Part of me is thinking to turn it right off the bat, and can I... Yeah, I'm going to keep working on this, and now I need to work on the next stage, which will be setting it up to another one of these splitters as soon as I can figure out where I put it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now I have my second splitter in. So all raw materials come in here, diamonds and stuff get pulled out. All ore goes up here, gets crushed, boom, 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 gets fed up to here. This is where coal will get pulled out. And I probably need to see about splitting coal. And let's just get rid of some of these legs I already can tell are going to get in the way. So what I probably should do is go ahead and send, what, 2 shaker tables? I bought some of those, right? Yeah, here we go. How big are these things? Let's just take a look here. Really doesn't explain a whole lot. How now, brown cow? So... do I presumably just catch it here like that? Yeah, that's where a belt fits. And then I guess I just send them in on this end? Okay. So they need to be relatively high, and they're going to produce... like, what does it produce again? Input coal for a chance of finding diamonds or rubies. But does coal come back out too? I have the funny feeling coal comes out of it too. Like, it's going to shake it and break it down, but... So what I think I'm going to try and do then is figure out a way to feed them... What if I feed them this way? Like that, right? And then... Oh, I need to move it back one. I put a splitter, or a sorter, because then what I can do is take these 2 out, put a polisher here, right? So all gems are getting pulled out here. Pull this... pull that and that. Then I put a sorter here, and I'll set the sorter to pull out coal. Oops, like that. Okay, so let's pull these back 1 tick. Man, I really don't like them. I want to make more use of this space, because can I fit 2? Yeah, I can fit 2 butted up right here. And then I also went ahead and bought some of these appropriate mergers, because the realization occurred that I had the wrong ones, I guess. So if I do that, now that all comes down. There we go. Hang on. This makes so much more sense. And now when I put the sorter back, I can set it to where the sorting side is over there. And it's going to pull gems out. That's much better. So now, because the amount of coal, I hope 2's enough for the amount of coal I produce. I don't know. That's a good idea. You know what? Wait, what belt is that? That's going to be gems anyways, so that's not going to be a very full belt. This one, however, is a pretty full belt, so that might become a problem. So now all I have to do is send coal this way. And actually, that's the right height already. There it is. Can I fit a belt down in here? No, well, again, I'm kind of presuming that coal and everything comes out, because that's usually how shaker tables work. I mean, in real life. So, fingers crossed. So now everything, that's it. That's this part of the plant done. Running out of room very quickly. But now that just leaves for ingot creation, which for that, I need to go ahead and We're going to remove some of the legs that I already know are going to get in the way. I'm still going to have the wonderful task of trying to get stuff in the sorters, but that's why I'm kind of building it to where the main throughput is right down the middle. Because I think the one time it jammed up last time, that was it. It was because I had like all the heavy duty stuff coming off to a side instead of falling down the middle. All right, so now I need to work on trying to set up this thing. And this is going to be the area where all the, I'm going to keep calling it smelting, occurs. I'm not gonna lie, I this is so freaking annoying. I'm in a mining game and I can't move rocks. Okay, well, as you can see, my idea to have 4 belts feeding into these, but let's get rid of some of these pillars so I can maybe get around here. Nope, that didn't help. Did I just get myself stuck back here? I got over here. There we go. Oh, it was such a good idea until it wasn't. The frickin' rocks, man. Okay, I think I got it. Still probably need to go back through and clear up some legs. And also it's really hard to get through here because I actually had to make like a little platform here to even get here. So now there's 4 belts. I got all the machines next to each other. There's 10 in this row and then 2 had to be stuck off on the side. So the last 4 machines, basically there's 4 machines for each one. 4 for iron, 4 for copper, and 4 for gold. These are the 4 belts, so I need to split this belt over here up 4 times, and that should be about it. Once I can figure that out, I now have this belt here, which will be producing ingot. God, getting through there to put, like, actually these ones down there, I have no idea how I'm going to get to those. Once there's a belt, actually some belt stuff in place here, can I even get down here? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, so then I can stand up. Awesome. Yeah, and I've been removing a lot of legs. So here we go. So yeah, here's the 2 oddball machines that had to get sent off to the side. No sorters for the gold. Shouldn't need them. It was the only way I can make it work with all the rocks. Just so many dang... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do I get back over there? I've trapped myself. Oh, you know what? We'll just go the long way. Okay. I think I'm gonna just like send these ingots straight into the hopper for now. I need to do a test. I'm not, I mean, I don't know. It's so hard to see in some of those areas. I have no idea if I have everything sent correctly. I have no idea, but in theory, that's it. That is crushed. Chances for rubies are gonna come out here. I gotta start filling the baskets. Now that I know the clear all section doesn't clear the baskets, this is a ridiculous setup here. Look at all these sorters. Nothing but crush should come through. I don't have to worry about sorting out crushed because the only thing I have to pull out of here, this first one, nothing gets pulled. The second one, I gotta pull coal out over here, but I can literally stand here and pull it. Everything's getting crushed. And then when it comes back to later when I have to pull raw ores, that's what that secondary belt's there for. So, without further ado, let's find out how badly I screwed this up. I mean, if we see ore come out the top, then I made some progress. Hey, there's ore. Okay, good news. So, first piece of crushed copper needs to go into this basket here. Okay, got my first piece of that. And this system, until I put things in, is... Oh, actually, it's going to overwhelm the back. Okay, so ore... Uh-oh. Iron. Oh, what? Give me the iron. Thank you. I need to put iron up in... Oh, my God. Damn it. No, 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 no. I need this. Oh, this is such a pain in the ass. I really don't like this basket thing. Like, just let me program them like every other game. I'm going to produce so much slag right off the bat. Okay, there's 2. And then I need my 3rd, which is this one. At least now that I know the clear all doesn't pull basket materials, I only have to do this once. And then I need down into here. Uh-oh. Damn it. Oh, wait, I could just grab one right here off the belt. Okay. There's the iron done. Now I need to find copper. I haven't seen copper yet. Why haven't I seen copper yet? See gold. Not worried about gold. Why haven't I seen copper yet? Oh, it's coming. Oh, boy, it's coming. I see, there's copper down there. There's copper. Let me grab you. Oh, why can't I get over there? Copper, go in. Okay. Give me, it's so hard to move. Copper in there. Okay, that's 2. Oh, there's a 4th one up there. Go, no, copper into this one. Copper, copper. And then I just need to figure out how to, come on, in there. Okay, in theory, that should sort it out. So any slag getting produced should have stopped. Yeah, because I'm producing a lot of slag. Wow. There's already stuff falling off the belts here. Did I pull coal out? I did pull coal out. Right. So there's coal. It does not... It destroys the coal. Oh. So this whole secondary belt is pointless. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of that to save space. Crushers are keeping up beautifully. Oh, frames. This belt seems to be keeping up just fine. Not losing too much stuff. Look at the 1,300 objects. I kind of want to let it build up a bit just to see where it levels out. And that way I can look around and figure out what's going on. So we can do iron, 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 check. Copper, 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 check. Gold, gold. Can't figure out how to get back around. And then I did a dump. I, of course, did a dump. And I don't have my damn... where's my magnet? There's my magnet. And we're going to pull all that off there. Get rid of that and replace it with that because I'm an idiot. And that's going to jam up the polisher again. But that's why we do these checks. So copper's going into both of those. That's good. I have no way back around unless I just put a random belt here. Use that to get back up. There we go. Just like that, we have 12 across 4 belts. Matter of fact, look how well it's dealing with it. So right now it's just producing polished ingot. This belt can handle a lot more. It's that belt I'm worried about. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Staying at around 1,350 objects, which is pretty good. That tells me this is all working. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and hold up. What happened here? Was I wrong? Can coal make it through? Why did the polisher get dirty? Coal can make it through. Or is that me overwhelming it? And then that dirties the thing. Okay. Well, then I just need to put this back the way I had it. No big deal at all. Although I am noticing that I am actually low on belts. Huh? How's that a thing? Sorter. Grab the sorter. And put that back in there. Cool. Now I just, at some point, it's crushed, right? I'm supposed to feed it crushed? Wait, am I wrong about that? Am I supposed to feed it raw? Please don't tell me that. Please, please, please don't tell me that. Not after I did all this. It just says input transfer finding coal. Is it supposed to be raw? Oh, I think it's supposed to be raw. I don't think I'm supposed to crush it. All right, let's shut it down. I think that's why I'm not... Oh, no, wait. Turn them back on. That's working. Diamond. I need this diamond. Thank you. I was wrong. Okay. No, I actually need to sit here and babysit it. I want to make sure all my baskets are set up. So before this gets too carried away, look at that. I got a diamond. Okay. I was so scared that I was going to have to try and redo all of that. 1278. The count actually went down. That's good. That means that there's no spillages, because if there was a spillage and it was building up, I would see that number climbing. Getting a good amount of diamonds though. And then now the coal, because accidentally that got pulled through, should just go through. Yep. Nice. It's like I planned it. Now I just have to figure out how to use this space here to do everything else. I got some room over here too, I guess. 1288. Yep, there she's going now. All right, so what I'm going to do is, like I started to say earlier, now that I see this is it just diamonds and rubies? It can't produce the emeralds. Diamonds or rubies. Okay, so I assume if I'm getting one, I can get the other. But yeah, I'm going to let it run for a bit, make sure it's stable this way, and then it's on to the next section, which is I need to split these off, because we're going to need half of everything to get sold as ingots if I want to prepare this thing just to do the mastery ones. And then the other half needs to go to get split again to be made into plates and rods. And I may move the polisher over to there, now that I see I have more room. Okay, I stepped away for like 10 minutes and let it run. And we're still at 1325, so I think we're doing pretty good. Now, I'm not going to sit here and babysit this thing for the next, you know, however long. So what I'm probably going to do, actually, is grab the chest that I didn't know worked the way I thought it would work, or doesn't work the way I thought it would work, and I'm going to pull all this and put... Uh-oh. There it is. The chest over here. Why? Open. Really? Okay, I'm going to put the chest over here. Why can't I put it there? Because I'm in the way? Oh, frickin' hell. There. Open the lid. Thank you. And I'm going to put another sorter here. This is just going to be a temporary construction to minimize my babysitting requirements. Oh, which right off the bat, I have to, though. God, it takes up so much floor space. Now I need a crushed coal. Give me just one of these. Thank you. Because, oh, I didn't want the crushed coal to go into the thing. There we go. Because that now, hopefully, any rubies that come through will just go into the crate and I can grab them later and put them in the thing. I do need this diamond, though. Oh, I got two. Give me a diamond. All right. Because this diamond needs to go up in here. Because here's my plan with this. There we go. Is that later down the road, I'm only going to add regular miners. That way I have a chance of getting the emeralds. Because I don't think you... there's no way to get emeralds if you run nothing but rapids. And quite frankly, since I'm going to be doubling my miner count, probably doing it all out of rapids is not the best idea. Do I continue? But I did all this so I don't have to babysit it, but then I want to get to building, and I need to pull all this temporary structure out of the way to do that. How did copper get in there? I'm sorry. Hold up. Don't tell me... God. Why can't we put chutes on this thing? So the copper just overspilled into the other belts. Or into this belt. That would be my guess. So now that... Yep. Coal gets pulled out. Nice. I guess I could have flipped it the other... No, because then the polisher will get all messed up. Which... It's getting messed up because now it had crushed go through it. There's stuff spilling out of these sorters, man. There's got to be a better way to do this. It really does kind of irk me that I can't put anything on the bottom of these. I'm going to let it run while I do some experimentation. I got to try and find another way to do this. Oh, and apparently I need to remove some legs here so I can get back to my computer. There we go. It's so dark because I've had to pull all my lighting out of the way. Oh, I haven't checked. You know what? Maybe I should real quick before I get into that. How's this doing over here? None of these are filling up. That is so good to see. How about... can't remember how to get to these. If I jump, crouch. Jump, crouch, jump. There we go. Yeah, none of them are filling up. Good. So they can take more. Much more. All right, yep. I need to go experiment with another bulk sorter and see if I can't figure out another way to add some kind of chute or something to make it not screw up. Okay, so I figured it out, and this is the only way it seems that you can do like sealed to the belt, and it makes it 2 units taller, right? Because if I pull that now, oh no, that there, because that's how tall it was. Okay, maybe it's just 1, makes it 1 unit taller. So I need to get 1 more height out of this thing. That's gonna be tough. I think I can though, actually, because if I just put some 90s in this belt, make it zigzag a little bit, I can just raise this up 1. So yep, we're gonna turn off all the auto miners. Let's go check our crate, see if any rubies popped in. Nope, no rubies. And now I see how I need to do this. Man, do I do it to the crushed side as well? Because I can add... I think I can make this go up 1. Can I put a... This will tell me right here. No. I mean, I could. I have to come from this side. I may do it for sanity's sake, just so I'm not trying to clean up everything. Yep, so I'm going to let it wear out, and then I'll go through and fix this side. While this system is dying down... Oh, look. Oh, wait, there we go. Watch this. So if I grab a regular coal, I take it over here, I just dump it into the shaker table, Yep. It seems to process that as well. I'm wondering if rubies won't come out of crushed. I'm very tempted, since I'm already going to have to redo a bunch of this stuff anyways, because I don't have anything. Yeah, coal's the only thing that this is pulling out right now. But if I pull the coal out and separate it, I don't need this sorter here, and just run the coal on its own. And then I can make this opposing. This will be the gems, that'll be coal, this will be everything else. God dang it. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. But it gives me more room, because then I don't need this thing here, which gets rid of this belt too, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, that'll make me so much more room. And then what I can do is I can split the coal and do 50% raw, 50% crushed. Because hang on, does one of these things, where is it? Crushed and raw. Yeah, okay. I'm going to tear a lot of stuff back up because I need to clean all this stuff. Is there stuff stuck down there? No. And what are we down to? 67 objects. That's not too shabby. So now in theory, if I go clear all objects, everything in the basket stays. And now we have 16 active objects, which makes no sense to me. No, it does, because of all the baskets. Right. Okay, so I'm going to fix that. I'm going to pull coal out of the main line, get rid of the necessity for this thing. And this is just going to become the work area over here for coal. Okay, so I can't do the whole let the belt go up over the thing anymore, because if I could find a way up there, it clips into the ceiling. So without moving pretty much everything, and which way I would have to move it, I would have to move it to the right one. But even, yeah, because it's clipping through the ceiling. So even if I moved it to the right one, there's just not enough room for that. But it's got chutes, so hopefully that keeps the overspill from crossing. And now I have 2 belts. So now I need to redo it. So the bottom side is going to be gems. We'll send that through a polisher, much like I had it before. And then the top side needs to do, for now, what, just run it through the shaker? Or do I split it? I think I have an idea to make this more compact. Let me see what I can come up with here. Okay, I think I got it figured out. So, the coal's going to get pulled out on this side. Raw coal. Both crushed and uncrushed, because we figured out it doesn't matter. Gets split 50-50, crushed and uncrushed. Uncrushed will get recrushed and sent down this belt. Uncrushed and whatever, you know, the 50% here gets split again. The idea being is that this belt over here will end up with a blend of crushed and uncrushed so that we get those miles later. The rest will get sent down this shaker table, where it gets fed back into the gem belt coming over from over there. And then this sorter here needs to get a crushed ingot crushed coal put in it to pull crushed and send it back to this belt, so only gems are getting polished. Then everything joins back up to get sold. On top of that, I think I already showed you this. I got that sorted. I think we're ready for another test job. Plus, I think this is still leaving me enough room to do everything else I need to do. Oh, wait, I was going to move this too. Just do that now while I'm thinking about it so I don't forget about it and do it, you know, forget to do it later. And then wonder, I thought I had more room than that. Okay, so fire everything up and cross our fingers that this little mini coal plant over here is enough. And also that now that by having the chutes, the ones that were overspilling aren't so much that it causes it to back up. Oh, and I removed I didn't need the sorter here. So I actually have more room over here. Oh, hey, coal. Crushed coal. I'm actually going to go ahead and put that, if I can, into there. Perfect. So now as soon as I see a regular coal piece, I'm going to grab coal. We're going to drop it immediately. So we're going to grab coal, and in there you go. Because coal's now going to create a whole ton of slag, because I didn't think that through, did I? And actually, this new design, I don't need to worry about catching the ruby. God dang it. I'm trying to get back over to here to put this piece in here. Interesting. It turns it into crushed? Wait, so it does need to be crushed? Find out I did all this and I didn't need to. I think it needs to be crushed. I guess I'll let it run for a minute and see if anything comes out of it. If not, well, the slag. Hopefully the slag clears out. Should have cleared out by now. On the plus side, it looks like the giant and that ridiculous smelting contraption over there seems to be doing its job. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything come out of this. Wait, I got a ruby gem? When? Oh, I didn't see it, but I got one, and it would have been polished. Yeah, because I'm watching, and some of them turn to crushed, and some of them don't, but I got a ruby gem. So now the question is it I just happened to get lucky, and it came out of a crushed? Was I sitting here looking? There's one. Oh, look at that. Okay, I've gotten two, so even if it's like a statistical anomaly, that means that I needed to not feed crushed through it. There, it just happened again. 3? Are you kidding me? I'm trying to... I gotta watch this now. I gotta stare at it. I'm trying to figure out if it's coming out of a big piece or a little piece. It's gotta be a big piece now that I've seen how big they are. It just happened again. I think that was out of a big piece. God, I hope I'm right. I've caught it several times on camera. It's just... I can only stare at this for so long in a straight shot. But considering mostly what's going in is uncrushed, I think that was it. I was not supposed to feed it crushed. And one shaker table seems to be handling it just fine. So there, that belt's now producing polished red rubies, polished red diamonds, polished diamonds, crushed coal, whole coal. That's coal, master of coal, right? That'll be that one. Yeah, crushed and whole, so that's going to be fine. So now we just need to figure out what to do with these ingots. And the system's actually 200 pieces lighter, which I find interesting. Everything's working. Okay, so I need to shut it back down. Go ahead and let it clear all out. Tear this part up and start figuring out everything else. So I need to split these off 50-50 right off the bat. And 50% is going to go straight in to get sold. Which I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm probably going to, because I'm going to need 4 plate makers, 2 to make plates that just get sold, 2 to make plates that will then get sorted for the pipe machines, because I don't want to try and do like I did last time where I sent the entire belt of plates through. The roller sorters are not that good. So I'm going to 50-50 those. Rods can just be rods, so it's going to be split, send half off to sale. Split again, half up to an upper level for rods. Maybe even just over there and drop them right into the bin. Then it's the plates and pipes is where things get complicated. Oh, I completed the quest. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do now is... That's it, right? Yeah, now it's all these. The master of pipes, gold, iron, and copper pipe. Master of gold, master of iron, ingot, plate, rod, gold pipe. Yeah, we're just gonna... This is gonna be the one I'm probably gonna do by hand. But we're gonna basically build a system to where I can activate everything, and it'll just start chewing through everything. Then I can start adding regular auto miners back, not the rapids, just because I want the chance for gems to come through. So I already have a diamond in that basket, then I need an emerald. Oh, this is working so much better. Plus I have 2 tickets available. Didn't I want to unlock something and I was upset with myself? Oh, the sorter lids. Why did I want those? Oh, it was going to be for this one in case there was overspill, which now I'm no longer concerned about. So we'll hang on to those 2 points in case I end up needing something else in here. Like maybe the turbo bit. Okay, is this gonna work? I don't know. This is the first stage. So this is pipe production. Purpose of these machines solely for pipe. So the idea being here that right now half the ingots are gonna get sold, the other half are gonna run up here. Whoops, where I fall off. I need to go down and probably go ahead and turn some legs off here just for ease of my commute. They get to this chute where the ingots will then split and then go into straighteners just so that I can have 2 machines running. I'm hoping, with all hope, that this is going to work. I may just like want to do that just to try and keep them from bouncing off the belt. They'll hopefully go down this roller where the sorters will then pull them out to the respective machines, which it looks like they're all going to clear. And I figured out how to do an easy 90. Look at that. I don't know why I was always... the turn one doesn't work great. I could just do that. There's a 90. All 3 get put onto this, and then they go into here. And that's it. That's pipes. Then the next layer can be just plates, and then the next layer rods. But I want to go ahead and fire it up, get these baskets set, and see if it works. I'm hoping this works. This is the part I'm curious about. I don't know how well the chute's going to actually split it up. I just don't want one of these plate machines to get overwhelmed, and I'm hoping the straighteners help with that. And on second thought, I'm going to go ahead and do that too. Just add some walls. So yeah, this long belt here, that's not how that's going to be. This isn't final. I don't know how I'm going to change that just yet. I have so much room now that I'm using scaffolding and doing it layer by layer. And then, of course, the final step's going to be to plumb in a bunch more auto miners and then, you know, find out where all the weak spots are and then really not care. I suppose I should go ahead and activate quests, huh? Activate, 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 activate. There. Now I have all my quests. Why? Because I might as well. Might as well use that. Also, it'll help me keep track of what I'm already doing. Oh, okay. Here comes some polished ingots. To the first divider, it's got to go up a really long belt because, well, testing. All right, here comes iron. 0 issues, it seems like. As soon as I say that. Oh, I didn't do that right. Oh, crap. I forgot to grab... I wanted to grab the iron plate and actually put it in the basket. Okay. Oh, it's not going in the... Is it in? There it goes. And then I need copper. Go ahead and grab a copper one next, probably. So a junk pipe's going to go out of there. Now, of course, this is also going to be overproducing. Okay, because I have all of this share of ingot going into these machines. I need a copper plate. There's copper. Give me this. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Now they're settled into the baskets properly. Okay, so now in theory, I should pass the copper into there. I'm not getting a very good division of ingot, but I don't know about using that smart splitter here. This might be a good spot to use that. But I will say it appears to be working. Lots of pipes are going in. What's my count at? 1189. What? God, think about that. 1189. 1,189. And resting before it was like 2,200. Yeah, I definitely think I need to use a smart splitter here. Yeah, so I'm going to give that a pass. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop the system. What happened here? Oh, see, I need that. I don't know how I got slag in here so late. Hold up. How did I get slag? That scares me. Where did I get slag from? Something backing up? How did I get a slag piece in here? There's another one. What? You know what I need to do? I need to pull slag out of this belt somehow. I'm going to set this over here for a second because I apparently need to go ahead and shut off the auto miners. I can't remember if I did that already. Yep, because now it's... Those get in here and they jam everything up. I cannot have that in the pipe section. Or in the plate section. The rod extruder will eat it. Right? Because what is it? Is this one here? Master of slag. Yeah, rod, pipe. It won't do plate. So what I'm going to do is I save that slag bar over there. Somewhere up here, right in this little section here, I'm going to just put a splitter. Probably like right here. And I'm just going to have it sort slag out of these ingots. Oh, hopefully a sorter can handle it. Or I do it further over here. So what I'm thinking is just fish this belt all the way back, flush it up, and just make it like a main feed belt. So I'll do another story just above these here for another set of plate makers. Maybe just try and have them dump them right there on the belt there. Because then even if they miss, it'll land on the other belt, get sucked in there. And then I'll put somewhere down here. Or no, it's up here. I'll do it up here. Right. I remember my plan now. Because then I can pull for the rods. And then before I pull for the other plates, run the sorter. That way I can get junk rods if slag somehow gets through. Which, to be fair, I haven't seen any since. Not sure how that happened. But also that way when I go to have to do slag and I need to, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to force it. Because to make slag, I'm just going to take like the copper out of this one and let these last two machines just make some slag. It'll ruin the polishers for a minute, but if I sort this correctly, it won't make any difference to the system. Yep, that's the plan. Ooh, this is getting complicated, but I still have so much room. Okay, do I have a lantern out? Yes, I do. All right, so here's the second floor. That's what I come up with. Smart splitter. And that's going to split them 50-50. Unfortunately, I didn't want 50-50, but 50-50 is what I got. To rods. The other 50 goes through here where I have the slag ingot. Still don't know how that got into the system, but there it is. And that'll send it to a chute back down to... I've made it really hard to get to my computer. Back to the ingot belt, which will sell them over there. I did replace somewhere down there. Zoom! The smart splitter. So hopefully that does a bit of a better job. So yeah, and then that's where they get polished and brought up to this belt. Slag gets pulled out here. Another smart splitter to two plate rollers. And then down to the chute to the other plate rollers, which I can now not get into any of this because you can't make these legs disappear. So in theory, this system can produce rubies, polished diamonds, crushed coal, whole coal, all three iron, gold, and copper plates, rods, and pipes. I don't know about these chutes. I don't think plates go down these chutes, but I don't know how else to guide them. Yeah, you know what? No, I already, wrong button. There we go. I've already decided against these. I don't know. It's going to make a mess. Probably. Maybe I'll get lucky and everything will just fall in. I wish there was more of a, like, divider wall or something I could put up here. But let's fire it up and see what it does. Any of the miners go? Oh, yeah, there they go. All right, coal's moving. We already know that system works fine. Should be starting to see crushed come up here. All right, smelters are going. I can hear smelters, blast furnaces. I hear them cooking over here. Yep, there goes the splitter. God, I hope that doesn't back things up, because that is slow. Yeah, with so much diverting and splitting, they're not going to be fast. Oh, hey, rods. Okay, it went over the edge, and it went into the hopper. Nice. Here comes another. Oh, here comes a bunch. Over the edge, and they're falling into the hopper. Okay, well, plates. Here comes plates. And they made it in. All right, that's good. Sounds like the belts are finally loading up. There's pipes going in. All right, pipes are going. That's good. Everything's just working. All right, let's head back to the first floor. Like the YouTuber in me is hopping around trying to find, like, what's a good thumbnail to represent this? Because there's really no one spot where you can see everything. 1,215 objects. That's kind of crazy that this system is working this well. Can I get down there? Is that going to be a problem? Oh, Lord. Can I? Oh, it fell off the backside too. So down there, the frickin' smart splitter, I saw one on top of it, and then I guess it managed to kick it off. So now the question is, can I get to it? Yes, I can. And we'll just chuck that back in there. If I look down, do I see any zeros? Junk pipe, slag ingot, 3. That's probably from last time. Slag rod. God, I just don't want to break the system. But I do need to make a little bit of slag. So ingot, rod, junk pipe I can do real quick, actually. What I'll do is just go down here, hop up here, and grab this out for a second. Okay. No. Now that should count as a junk pipe. I needed to make 10 of those. Of course, it would be my luck that they just happen to be coming down in order here. Okay, and with that gold and iron, that should be the last junk pipe. So I should go ahead and try and get this back in here. There we go. That's that one in. So copper's getting sorted. There's my iron plate I'd stored. Oh, which is... There we go. All right, so that system's put back together. Junk pipe done. Now to create everything else, the slag ingot, slag rod, and junk pipe. I think if I can find my way up, there we go. And if I go over here and I just pull this one copper, that it'll hopefully not create too much. I even managed to set it on the edge. Nice. If it creates too much, it's going to create a whole lot of problems down here. So there's a slag. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of slag. But maybe not that much? I don't know. I need to see... Here, the polisher. Oh, because I did divert it, so I have 2 polishers going. Right. So if I get lucky, they'll only go through on one side. Oh, wait, but that... Will they both get polished? See, that one didn't get polished. I need this one. Is that polished? That's polished. That's not. That's producing a lot of slag. Holy God. You know what I need to do? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm going to get this up here into this basket. They cannot go down the plate holders. Okay, am I producing slag ingots are going in? Slag rods are going in. What does it do with that one? Wait, did it actually... I think it just ate it. Wait, does that work? Okay, watch this one. Hopefully it'll go down the thing. No, wait. I want you over here. Yeah, I want you on this side. There it is. Slag rod. Okay, so it's working. Okay, last rod went in, so we're gonna put the copper piece back. So no more slag should be getting produced. So now I just need to break some drill bits. How many do I need to break? 8. Okay, let's get rid of this leg. So, drill bits. 10 minutes? No. Where's the ones that are like... Oh, I think I have to unlock it. Did I never unlock it? I have 2 research points. This one, the turbo, only lasts 2 minutes. Yeah, that's the one I want. And we want 8. Honestly, I don't know if I want to try and use multiple machines or if I just want to grab them up and just work on one machine at a time. Okay, I have all 8. It's also something I should check on is that main sorter, that bulk sorter. Make sure it's still going okay. It's still making a bit of a mess. Out of there? Did it back up? It may have backed up for a second. Honestly, though, I'm going to leave it alone because that's not bad. All right, let's look at you. How do we do this? We eject drill bit. Oh, and it ejects it out the frickin' thing. So let's just do that one, and we'll do this one up here. So eject drill bit, and then grab it, put it in. And then in 2 minutes, it should break. You gonna break? See, okay, there it stopped, and then it starts again. So it does 2-minute pulses of super fast mining. Ultra fast only lasts for 2 minutes before breaking. I took that as to mean it like broke. Wait, standard drill bit. Oh my God, did I grab the wrong ones? I think I grabbed the wrong ones. I thought I grabbed the turbos. Because I was like, I'm sitting here and it's like, it's been like 5 minutes. Why isn't it? Oh my God, get to the computer. Ah, yeah, I grabbed those. The turbos are down here. Son of a biscuit. Oh my Lord. Okay, that produces a lot more ore. That might hurt. Can you imagine running all of them on... I mean, they turn on the second you fire them up, so... That's a lot of iron about to go in the system. I hope I don't regret... I'm glad I didn't do, like, a bunch of them. Although... Yeah, I don't want to do that one because how hard it is to get to it. But I'll do these ones back here. Okay, so now I have 5 running the turbo bit. That's probably more than I should do. And that means that in 2 minutes I can cycle them and that'll be all of them. Oh, oh no. I didn't know that it... No! Oh God, I've done horrible things. Why? Oh, I can't... I was unaware that it just spat them out. Okay. Well, the good news is we got 4 out of that deal. Crap. Did not know. So these 3 are about to go probably. So that would be 2, 4, 6, and then I have 4 up there. So, yep, plenty. Okay, and now I should be able to just grab those ever so carefully. Off we go. I think I have another 6 here. I only need 4. There we go. Ding. Done. I am now a master of slag. And the system's just crushing the rest. That's still at 1,249 pieces. This system is working so much better. Now, the irons, everything's still keeping up. I was like, that one's getting a little fuller. So yeah, I think that's actually going to be about it. I mean, at this point, the only thing left to do is to try and overwhelm the system because now... Mine Mogul. Might as well go ahead and activate it. All these are just what I'm already doing. I really, the only thing I got, like I said, is to maybe try and put a regular auto miner on every single node in the game and overwhelm the system. just try and get an auto miner on every single thing. I have $1 million. I just looked up and realized that. I'm not hurting for do-re-mi here, so I might as well do something ridiculous. And it's either going to succeed in completing the rest of these tasks, or we're going to get a game-breaking mess. Either way, it should be fun. But that's going to do it for this one, so hopefully you enjoyed the video, because there's buttons if you did, buttons if you didn't, and as always, buttons to push. Until next time.